These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26. Question: should we exchange one smaller 30 note first or our 50,000 dinar note first? Frank says it depends on how many dinars you have. If you have a lot, you have a lot of options. It depends on what you have, so I can't really answer that because we don't know what the variables are. Note to consult your financial advisor at the appropriate time to create an exchange plan suitable to your unique circumstances. All right, Mountain Goat says they have fully depegged from the US dollar, meaning the program rate soon will no longer apply. The dinar is now on informal managed float inside Iraq. They have changed the entire structure of the currency auctions with the new electronic platform. They have moved the rate from 1450 to 1320 and now to 1132. If you read the 5 years redevelopment plan issued 5 years ago, they are on the right track. All right, Militiaman Boots on the Ground report. Guest guru Pompey Peter has a business relationship and friendship with some people of the ministries over in Iraq and his brother. They own a business there that deals in banks. Guest guru Pompey Peter got in contact with him again yesterday morning. They have good conversation for about 10 to 15 minutes, which is a pretty long call. At the end, he says, Peter, get with me, bring me something before the 31st of March. We know what that means because he's expecting something just like we are. The man dealt with currency and he's a professional. He's a smart man and educated. He's kind of brilliant in the way he acts and reacts to guest guru Peter because that's their culture. Frank 26 says every day they're telling them more and more. They made another rate change. As we predicted, it would happen before it takes them to an international float. Sandy Ingram says the exchange rate has changed online, which is a big deal. It's now showing 13.10 to 1 USD. This means what the parliament voted on is now factual globally. Nader from the Mideast says there will not be an RV without new currencies. If you see new currencies come out, I'm not saying it's going to come out soon. I'm not saying when. I'm saying if you see the new currency come out, exactly 12 days after that, there will be a new rate. They will not release the small category notes with no strong exchange rate. Frank 26 Firefly, they have economists, CBI, and Parliament Finance all on Channel 1 all day talking about the lower notes and the fills. They say they're bringing them to give the citizens, they're bringing them back to give the citizens purchasing power. All right, Pimpy says, as we are all aware, Ramadan has started. We are talking about 30 days of usually nothing really gets accomplished during this time. I'm not saying it won't, but usually it doesn't. Breitling says, Iraq's new strategy is very simple. How do they expand their customer base? Right now, they want to accept other currencies. It's very, very good news. Militiaman says we are hearing there could be very well some repricing coming sometime in the next week or so or less. Repricing is important because it means they have a change coming. Let's see what happens in the next 24 to 28 hours. Frank 26 says, question, if we no longer have receipts or if we want to give some away, do we need a receipt? Frank says, if you don't have a receipt, that could be a problem for you. Not when you go to the exchange, but when you go to pay your taxes. You'll want to be able to prove to the government you held your currency for at least 1 year in the sense of capital gains taxes. You see what Biden wants to do, charge everyone up to 39% for everyone to make a certain amount of money. That is wicked. All right, Nader from the Mideast says, in our religion, Muslim, it's against our religion to make profits from banks, and everybody can tell you that, and it's in the Quran. When you put your money in a bank and that money makes babies, you give it back to the bank or you give it to poor people. And lastly, Iraqi Dinar Guru news update is 3 days ago. Various news outlets from Iraq suggested that the exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar has experienced a significant increase to its highest value in several years at 1132. Boots on the ground report confirmed the CBI and government officials made reference to the sudden change in value. However, it's important to note that despite these reports, the CBI has yet to officially change the rate of the dinar, which currently stands at 1310. In the past, discrepancies of this nature typically clarified within 24 hours. However, as of now, no such clarity has been discovered. We encourage you to stay alert as we keep an eye on this peculiar situation and await the guru's insights and update on what the heck is going on here.